Hello. So, here I am. I'm going to do a small little video about water. And these are all the various different waters that I've bought from my local supermarket. So, I'm going to be checking and testing the pH of all the different waters. And as we do so, perhaps I'll talk a little bit about alkalinity and the health benefits of having more alkaline water rather than drinking more acid water. I've got a little bit of Beethoven going on in the background just to give a little bit of ambiance. Alright, let's get that out of the way. So in order to get some comparisons, I've got some lemon juice, which is going to be really very acidic, obviously, and I've got some bleach, which is going to be extraordinarily alkaline. So I've also got my little pH chart here, if you can see that, which I'm going to be using to test all the waters. And I've got my little pH testing solution, which is being now used as a cat toy. Sorry about that, here we go. So it's the pH solution. So let's start with the lemon juice. So this is very acidic, as you know, so I'm going to squeeze a little bit of lemon juice into a little pot here. And off we go with testing. So 4 little drip drops, as you'll see. 1, 2, 3, 4. And as you can see, when compared here, this colour is extremely yellow-orange, the most acidic on this chart. So that's going to be our baseline for the most acidic water that we can get, or the most acidic solution that we can get. I'll also do a medium solution, which is just going to be tap water. So let me just get a little bit of tap water. So I've just got some plain tap water straight from the tap, and if we do a little test on that, we should find that is right in the middle, neutral green. So let's give that a test. Okay, some drips. As you can see, hopefully you can see that there, the colour compared to the chart is just a basic green. So neither acidic nor alkaline, right in the middle. So I'll just move that over to the edge. So when we're testing the pH, going back to A-level chemistry, what we're testing is the amount of free hydrogen, positive hydrogen ions that are available in the solution. Whereas when we're testing and we can see something is more alkaline, then there are more OH negative ions in the solution. We'll probably get into that a little bit more as we go along. But let's actually now get started on some of the various waters that we've got. And then right at the end we'll test the bleach just to show how alkaline a solution can get. So we've got our acid, we've got our neutral. I thought it might be nice to test a little bit of soda, I think you call it in America, fizzy pop, a little bit of 7-Up. So I'm just going to pour some 7-Up in here, which we've got, just to show just how acidic, when you drink fizzy pop, how acidic that can be. So this is going to be yellow, close to the yellow of the lemon juice. Can you see that? Oops, a little spillage, but hopefully you can see that. If I get my tester, oops, move my fingers out of the way. Can you see how yellow-orange that is? How acidic it is when you drink fizzy soda, fizzy pop. It's almost, if not the same orange as the lemon juice. So again, just for comparison. So let's get started now on the various waters. So as I said before, I went to a local supermarket and I bought here all the available different waters that they had. They had 9 and I've arranged them in price order. This Australian spring water, Coles own Australian spring water, this is $1.10. This is the cheapest lot of them all. Going all the way through up to here, the most expensive one is the Voss water, comes in a glass bottle, $2.80 for that small bottle there. So let's get started with the Australian spring water from Coles. So I'll just show you that one there. There it is. And for each one, I'm going to do a little bit of a taste test as well. Let's have a think. Tastes like water. I'm not an expert when it comes to the different waters, but alright, Australian spring water from Coles. I've got no idea how alkaline or acid it's going to be. Let's give it a test. 1, 2, 3, 4. And this is looking very yellow to start, but let's give it a bit of a swirl and see what we get. Okay, I'm going to take this out of the packet, it's easy to see. So, this one, to all intents and purposes, look neutral. Maybe the acidic side of neutral, so it's not quite as green as there in the middle, but I'd say maybe pH around about 6, maybe 6.5 towards 7. So as acidity and neutrality go, not too bad. I'm going to leave that there. Much more neutral than the 7-Up. So let's go to the next most expensive one. This is Mount Franklin. Popular here in Australia. So this one was $1.60. Okay, from my local supermarket. So I'm just going to open that one up, give it a taste compared to the Coles brand. Tastes the same. Can't tell the difference, to be quite honest. But let's have a quick check. And let's have a few drips of the test solution. Okay, oh, that's much more orange. Okay, so if we can see, spring water was green. This Mount Franklin water is much more acidic. Can you see that? I'd say that's 4 or 5. That's closer to 4. That's closer to the lemon juice or the 7-Up. I'm not sure if you can see that, but yeah, big difference between that. That's much more acidic. And as we're talking about pH and alkalinity, the more acidic, it's considered to be the least healthy, less healthy for you. The more alkaline is considered to be the more healthy, which takes us nicely to our next water, Aqualove water. Of all the waters that I bought, this is the only one that actually purports to be alkaline water. It purports to be 9 to 10 pH, so that is considered ideal alkalinity with regard to health benefits and with regard to hydration benefits. The more alkaline the water, the quicker it gets into your system and the more rehydrating it is for you. So let's give it a taste and give it a test. This one, $1.90, so not too expensive. And for this one you get a full litre for $1.90. So let's give it a taste. Actually, that tastes... Well, I don't say it tastes anything, but it seems more... seems clearer, more soft, more... more watery, if anything, if that can be a thing. Yeah, seems to go down easier. But let's give it a test anyway. Alright, here we go. $1.90 for Aqualove. And let's see if it's true or false for the alkalinity. 1, 2, 3, 4 drops. And a little bit of a swirl. And yes, indeed, as you can see, that's gone straight to the alkaline side of the colour chart, straight to the blue end. So, not quite up to the purple end. So the alkalinity of this is pretty bang on for 8, which is not too bad. With regard to alkalinity, this is far more alkaline water than the ones that we've tested so far. So it looks like so far we've got a bit of a winner. Aqualove. Alrighty, moving on. So the next one is just water. Mind my cat out of the way. Okay, so just water. This is the water that I spotted when I was in IKEA recently, in the IKEA, what they called, vending machines. Just water. So first thing we'll do is give it a taste. Yeah, plain water. Tastes similar to tap water to me. Let's give it a little test for alkalinity. This was $2 from my local supermarket. Alrighty, let's give it some drips. 4 drips. Okay, what do we have? Alright, also more alkaline. I'd say this one maybe not quite as alkaline as the Aqualove. It's the Aqualove Fairy Blue, and this just water, yeah, just maybe a little bit less, but pretty close. So $2 for a full litre, and both Aqualove and Just Water brands are pretty alkaline. Excellent. Next one. This one is called Frantel, the Perfect Traveller, Australia's Spring Water. So again, this is what you might pick up at your local supermarket or maybe at the petrol station or the servo. Let's give it a taste. Tastes very minerally. Tastes like almost like the inside of pipes. Not that I've ever tasted the inside of pipes, but how I'd imagine it. But let's give it a test. Alright, and here we go. Drip, drop, drop. 1, 2, 3, 4. Alright, this one's again very acidic. As you can see, this one is between 4 and 5 on the pH scale, so really acidic. So again, when it comes to acidity, the more acidic something is, the more reactive it is. The more free hydrogen positively charged ions are available, which makes it much more reactive. So acidity, so for example, back from A-level chemistry, if you place a metal in acid, for example, you're going to oxidize that metal much more quickly, so it's going to rust. So it's kind of a corrosive, I guess you could call it. Okay, next one. Very popular one that I've seen around. Fiji water. Beautiful. Of all the packaging, I think this one is the nicest looking packaging. I'm not sure whether the water actually does come from Fiji. Natural artesian water. Sounds lovely, but let's give it a taste. Tastes like water. Not particularly smooth. It's got a bit of a mineral kick to it as well, but let's give it a test. Alrighty, drip, drop, drop. 2, 3, 4. Okay. So for Fiji water, okay, this is looking also quite blue. Just on the blue side of green, I think. So if you were to look at that, you could see not quite dark blue, not quite green, kind of aqua cyan in the middle there. So again, not too bad. This, I'd say 7.5 towards 8 pH. My cat trying to get in on the action again. Alright, go good. So that was $2.20 for that one. The next one we've got is called Pump. Out the way, you. Good girl. So this is called Pump Spring Water. And this is the third most expensive, $2.70 for this one. And again, not even a litre, 750 millilitres. Let's give it a taste. Tastes like water, doesn't taste of anything. Again, it's got a little bit of a scratchiness to it, a little bit of mineral kick, which doesn't particularly have to be too bad. You need minerals in water for the health benefits. 1, 2, 3, 4. For example, it's very unhealthy to drink distilled water that's had all of the minerals removed from it. But this pump water, if I get my chart, pump water, again, acidic, quite orange, between 4 and 5, so not quite yellow, not quite orange. Yes, you interested? Looks like you're interested, doesn't it? So, I'll put this over the top. So yeah, more pea coloured, yeah, very dehydrated pea coloured, acidic water. So, again, pump water, I think this is probably used with the drinking cap here to be like a sports water. So you want your sports water, your rehydrating water, to be as alkaline as possible. Obviously not as alkaline as bleach, but we'll get to that when we compare all of these waters against the whizz-bang Enagic Kangen water machine. Okay, 2 more to go. Next one, Evian, red cap Evian water. So, natural mineral water from the French Alps, apparently. Let's give it a try. Alright, taste test first. Pretty good. Nice and smooth. It's got a bit of a minerally aftertaste, but going down pretty good. This is the second most expensive one. This is $2.75 for a 750 milliliter bottle. Alright, let's give that a test. Okay, here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. Alright. And again, close between green and blue here. So I'd guess around about 7.5. So on the alkaline side, so on the slightly more healthy side of neutral. But yeah, only just. And not too much difference between that and the Aqualove or the Just Water, but much more expensive, $2.75. So last one, the most expensive one. This one was $2.80 for a bottle that's only 375 millilitres. I'm not sure whether you're paying for the glass or the taste. Artesian water again from Norway, apparently. Let's give it a try. I guess one of the good things about this is that you could reuse the bottle. Alright, here we go. Let's give it a taste first. Again, quite clear. Clear and refreshing. Not too much of an aftertaste. Let's give it a test. Let's test the alkalinity. Right, drip, drop, drop. 1, 2, 3, 4. But with regard to acidity, it's quite acidic. Not sure if the mountains in Norway are more acidic than those in France, but this is very, very yellow. I'd say the pH of this one is around about 5. Let's get some more light on the mat to see if that helps. Oh, not too much light. There we go. So, the most expensive one is pretty acidic. $2.80 for that one. Okay, and let's see one more comparison test that we can do while we're here. We're just going to take the bleach, give that a test. And obviously this, being quite gentle and careful with that one, is going to be the most alkaline comparison of everything. This is going to have the most number of OH negative straight to purple, if you can see that. 1, 2, 3, 4. Can't get more purple than that. Extraordinarily alkaline. So as you can see there, between, I think it's past 10, 9, 10. I'd say this is, saying that, it's more blue, wouldn't you say? More blue than purple. But anyway, that's our maximum alkalinity comparison. Obviously far too alkaline to drink. You don't want to be drinking bleach. Could make some jokes there about Donald Trump and COVID, but let's probably not go there. Okay, so of all of these over the counter or at the supermarket varieties, I would say that the most alkaline one, maybe it's a draw. It's a tie between Aqualove and Just Water, which are both $1.90 and $2 for a litre, and coming in close joint second would be Fiji Water, $2.20, and then Evian Water with the red top, $2.75. The most expensive, quite acidic. The most acidic, I would say, of all of these, next to the 7-Up, is Mount Franklin and the pump water, which you'd expect to be different because you'd expect this to be the most alkaline and rehydrating for sports water, but it's actually quite acidic. Let's move rain out of the way so you can see the colours. Alrighty. Okay, so those are all of the waters. The next thing we're going to do, we're going to test those against the water that you can get from the whizz-bang Enagic Kangen water K8 machine. Let's move the bleach out of the way. Get rid of the bleach. Get rid of the plain water. Okay, hopefully you can see this now. This, everybody, maybe I'll bring you guys a bit closer. I'll just drag the table closer. There we go. Turn Beethoven down a little bit. Sorry, Beethoven. There we go. Okay, hello. This is, everybody, the whizz-bang Enagic K8 water filtration machine. So you can see it's got a beautiful quality premium filter inside here. And also inside it's got platinum plates which alkalize and electrolyze the water. We've got a tap setting, so when you turn the tap on, water comes straight out of the tap. And we've got this little diverter here. This all comes with the packaging. It comes with the box when you get the machine. So by turning this, we transfer the water flow through the machine, which comes on, and we've got two varieties of water. This top tube is the main tube, and out the bottom here is sometimes called the wastewater, but you can actually use that. Sorry about that, everybody. That's my cat's just making her presence known. All good. Okay, so as you can see, we've got a choice. We've got 6 to choose from here. Clean water is pH neutral. I'm not sure if you can see it there, but it says 7.0 clean water. So if we were to test this, and pH 7 comes out at the top, and pH 7 comes out at the bottom. So we'll be expecting this to be green. So let's give it a drop. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Just big lot of water. Oh, that's a bit blue. So it's a bit blue, so it's a little bit alkaline. But maybe let's compare apples with apples. Let's use a smaller pot, so we've just got the same amount of water. So let's give that a go. 1, 2, 3, 4. There we go. In the same amount of water, that's green. So where's my tester colour chart? So green. So it's gone through the filter, and it's also gone through the machine and come out perfectly neutral. Green, both top and bottom. Top and bottom, all green. Okay, so the beautiful thing about this machine is now we can choose the alkalinity of our water. pH 7 is great, as you can see here. My cat really wants to be involved. It tells you clean water. It actually speaks to you, says this is clean water, and it's got a nice picture on it. It's a picture of a baby's bottle here. So the suggested water usage is for babies' bottles, for taking medication. When you want it to be as clean and fresh and pure water as possible, just click on this one. Now we've got 3 purple choices to choose from here. We've got 8.5, 9.5, sorry, 8.5, 9 and 9.5. So let's just give 8.5 a click. Kangen water 8.5. So this is now going to be starting the alkalizing of the water. Where's my test kit? So let's give it a go. 1, 2, 3, 4. And as you can see, here we go. Nice and blue. This one already 8, at least 8, maybe 8 and a bit. Compare that to our just water over here. It's actually a little bit more blue than our just water. And maybe compare it to our Aqualab water. So this is our Aqualab water, and this is, again, even more clear, even more blue, straight from the machine. This is 8.5. So when you get the machine, it's suggested that you start with slightly alkaline water and work up week by week until you're able to go for the very alkaline water. So that's 8.5. This is good for cups of tea, as it shows you a picture of the cup of tea here. And now we're going to move on to the next one, pH 9. This is good for cooking. This is apparently excellent, and I've been trying it, using it with my pasta. Excellent for cooking, brings out the flavour. Let's give it a test. Test the alkalinity. 1, 2, 3, 4. Look at that. Straight into the purple side of the spectrum. Much more alkaline than any other of the supermarket waters. And if we go, which is excellent for cooking, as I said, let's go to 9.5. 9.5. This is the strongest alkaline water suggested to drink. Let's give it a test. 1, 2, 3, 4. And as you can see, straight to the purple side. Straight to the purple side of the alkalinity chart. No problem there at all. So, when you compare $2.80 of acidic water from Norway, and you can choose to fill up straight from the tap in your own water bottle as much as you like, basically for free. Once you bought the machine, the water as much as you like, whenever you like, on tap, as alkaline as you like. Now there is another setting here which is extremely acidic and extremely alkaline. So this is for washing your vegetables. If you wash your vegetables, let's just turn that off for a second. If you wash your vegetables, and as you can see, also does a self-rinse and a self-clean as well. Let's just... Cleaning cycle is finished. It cleans itself as it goes. Starting the cleaning cycle again. Okay, I'm going to go now to the strongest mix of waters. As you can hear, there's a little warning beep here. It says, beep, 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 do not drink this water. This is extraordinarily high alkaline water coming out the top here and acidic water coming out the bottom. So what I do, get from underneath, I take a little spray bottle here. As you can see, I've written on here acid 2.5, and I collect the water from the bottom and I use this to clean surfaces and the bathroom, for example, because if you can again recall from A-level chemistry, at the end of every chemistry or biology lesson, you have to wipe the surfaces down with a mild acidic solution. This is your mild acidic solution, ready to go. So let's give it a quick test just so you can see. So strong acidic water coming out from the bottom here. As you can see, straight to the acidic yellow colour, and compare that with the strong alkaline water coming from the top.
Starting the cleaning cycle.
And as you can see, straight into the strong purple, and you can smell it. It smells like cleaning solution. So using this machine, not only can you get a variety of different waters that apparently I haven't even explored them all yet, 60 different uses of the different waters, but you can de-chemicalize your house as well. So you've got strong bleach-like cleaning solution for your vegetables. You can do, it's great for laundry, and then you've also got your strong acidic water coming out the bottom, which is used for cleaning surfaces, cleaning the bathroom, etc., etc. So there you go. And let's put these back here and move you back so you can see all the different waters. I hope that's been useful and helpful in comparing all of your various supermarket waters from $1.10 up to $2.80, just showing the random variety of acidic waters that come out of that, and some some alkaline waters as well. But when you compare the best alkaline water there, I'd say maybe is this one, Just Water. And we're looking at $2 even for a litre of water. $2 for 1 litre of water. I remember when water was free, and to think about buying water was just an incredible thought. But here we are, all these varieties of waters, round about $2, where instead you can choose your alkaline water level, make as much as you like, on tap, anytime, de-chemicalise your house with some alkaline bleach-like water or some acidic water to help with those surfaces. And there you go. I've got probably heaps and heaps and heaps more to say about the health benefits, but maybe that's for another time. We've gone over 30 minutes, so I'm going to stick this on YouTube and put a link to it from Facebook so that you can go through and have a little bit of an understanding of the various alkalinities of the waters in your local supermarket and the health benefits and versatility of the whizz-bang Enagic K8 water filter alkalizing machine. If you've got any questions at all, drop me a little DM, drop me a message, or just say hi basically, and I'll be able to answer any questions that you have about the water and the health benefits. And I am a trained professional, just in case you were wondering. My degree, I've got an honours degree in exercise physiology and sports science, so I spent all those years learning about how best to train the body and how best to refuel the body, and I can't recommend this machine strongly enough. But anyway, there you go. I'm sure we'll get lots of questions coming my way about how this machine links in with the freedom era and the business opportunity that pays you to be yourself. Anyway, that's enough for me. I'll see you all soon by Facebook and by YouTube.